YouTube, salut les gars, c'est surprise. J'espère que vous allez bien. Moi, ça va super. Alors, on se retrouve pour une nouvelle vidéo. On a une vidéo sur la Team USA 2028. Ok, parce que tout le monde parle, tout le monde dit ouais, Team USA en 2028, c'est fini. Là, c'est bon, vous avez ramené les vieux papas, les Avengers, etc. Donc là, ça va être terminé en 2028. C'est terminé. Ok, on va vous rattraper. L'équipe de France pense ça, les Serbes pensent ça, les Européens, tout le monde pense. Bon, tout le monde disait que la fin du règne, ça allait être là, maintenant, en 2024. Mais bon, malheureusement, ils ont ramené l'Armada. Mais on verra pour la fin du règne, peut-être en 2028. Mais bon, ça m'étonnera à LA qui perdent. Mais bon, en tout cas, c'est sûr qu'il n'y aura plus les LeBron, Steph, NM. Mais bon, on va checker ça. Ok, cette vidéo de AM Hoop. Et voilà.
Till now, the USA could be in big trouble. See, in 2024, they got pushed to the brink, but Steph Curry and LeBron James bailed them out. Well, next time that's not possible because Team USA is getting older with no obvious replacements. Meanwhile, the world is catching up, and France could have the best player in the world in Victor Wembanyama entering his prime.
Aye.
So who's on this next US Olympic squad? Because things are going to look a lot different without LeBron, Steph, and KD. Now,
Je pense que KD sera encore là. Mais.
to be fair, the rest of the world has been catching up for quite a while. We know how MVPs aren't American.
Ok, les MVP en gros ils sont plus américains, donc on a, bon comme il le montre là, on a qui? On a Shea en 2025, Jokic en 2024, Embiid en 2023, Jokic en 2021, Giannis en... Oh, ça fait combien de temps là? Combien d'années là? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7! Wesh! 7 ans que le MVP il n'est pas américain, c'est crazy là. J'avoue, c'est crazy.
Anymore. The last one was James friggin' Harden in 2018. Defensive Player of the Year too. Rudy Gobert like every single season. Wemby's up next. But it's not just the established vets, it's the young guys. These are the non-American first-round NBA picks in just the last few years. And
Ok, ça c'est les non-américains draftés. Ok, on va voir. Bah, c'est ça. Bon, la dernière fois je parlais de... Ok, c'est intéressant hein, parce que la dernière fois je parlais de... Ok, il y a des Américains qui viennent, il y a des Européens qui viennent en Europe, mais est-ce qu'ils en NBA, les Européens qui sont draftés, ils viennent en- comment dire, les Européens qui sont draftés, est-ce qu'ils sont taffent vraiment? Ok, donc Ousmane Dieng, bon, on va dire qu'il taffe pas trop. Ok, on a Nikola Jovic moyen, Wembanyama gros potentiel, Bilal Koulibaly moyen, Rizaché moyen, Alexandre Sarr moyen, Tiens Saloum moyen, Yves Missi moyen, Pakoum Dadio moyen, Vijay Edcombe ça va être un gros joueur je pense, Edgar Dimini moyen, Kala Moulash ouais, moyen, Noah Sengue moyen, Yang Hansen moyen, Johan Beringer moyen, Nolan Traoré moyen, Kaspar Dukosinic moyen et Ben Saraf moyen. Je pense. Mais il y a beaucoup de Français hein, sur ça.
most of them are lottery picks, which means the best of the best.
C'est des lottery pick, mais est-ce qu'ils vont bousiller comme des... Ah, c'est ça. C'est ça aussi.
But the biggest problem for the Americans is that one little six-letter word, France. Look
France.
at all the dudes around Victor Wembanyama coming up.
C'est vrai que la France, il y a tellement de talent. Après, ouais. Après bon, Team France, ouais, ça reste à voir. Hein.
Because that's been the big problem for these other countries in the past. Oh, sure, a country might have one legit NBA guy, but you can't beat a USA squad full of them. And so far, it has not worked outside of the 04 bronze, but there are...
C'est vrai en fait. Parce que, ok, j'expliquais ce concept, on dit catching up, ok? On dit l'Europe a catch up, etc. Oui, bah, si vous voulez, l'Europe catch up. Mais le problème, c'est que l'Europe, c'est pas un pays, c'est un continent, tu vois. Alors que Team USA, c'est un pays. C'est ça la différence. C'est que Team USA, il peut jouer. Bah, Team USA, c'est un pays contre un continent. Donc c'est difficile de battre un pays, tu vois. Alors que toi, t'es un continent. Donc si on prenait Team Europe, ok, oui, il y aurait une chance de battre Team USA. Je pense que Team Europe peut battre Team USA. Mais maintenant, c'est pas Team Europe, c'est France, c'est Grèce. Voilà. Maintenant, la France, c'est le pays qui envoie le plus de joueurs NBA, en dehors du Canada, je crois. Et des États-Unis, bien sûr. Donc c'est vrai que...
cracks showing. In 2016, two close US wins in group play, 3-point games over France and Serbia. But in 2021, the 25-game win streak snapped. France won Group A, and in Paris, almost a disaster. The US trailed by 13 in the fourth quarter against Serbia. It took Steph Curry going God mode to pull it out, hitting 9 threes. He did it again late against France to win gold. But here's the catch. Curry is not going to be around forever, and neither is LeBron, KD, or any of those guys who saved Team USA in Paris. In 2028, they'll all be past their prime or retired. So take a look at how old the US's top stars will be in these next Olympics. In 2028, LeBron will be 43.
LeBron, il jouera pas.
Steph will be 40.
Il jouera pas, je pense.
KD 39. Drew
KD, il jouera.
Holiday 38. Even
Drew Holiday, il jouera pas, je pense.
Anthony Davis, an old 35. So this wasn't just an Olympic team in Paris. It was an Olympic retirement tour. So who's up
The Avengers. The Avengers, bro.
next? Well, as you might imagine, this has been an NBA question as well. Who's the next American face? And just like we got no clear answer there, it will be tough. So instead of just listing
Moi, je pense que c'est Anthony Edwards. Lui, il a pas envie, mais je pense que c'est lui.
names, let's build this team piece by piece based on what wins in international basketball. Shot creation, defense, shooting, leadership, and size. For each role, we'll break down who's a lock and who's a dark horse candidate, because one wrong choice might be the difference in gold, silver, or worse. First up is the alpha scorer. You know,
Anthony Edwards.
the LeBron Steph type guy. Gets a bucket anywhere on the floor, late clock, under pressure, double team, whatever. I think there are 2 locks and 2 dark horse guys. First lock, Anthony Edwards. He will be 27 at the time of the next
Man, ça va être prime Ant. Woo, boy.
Olympics in LA, and already fit in with the Alphas for his first Olympics in Paris. He's already expanding his offense to 3 and will be in the middle of his prime in 2028. But the other lock is Jason Tatum, 8.
Ouais, Jason Tatum. Tatum, il va tellement être revanchard, gros, après ce que... Nah.
Age 30. It'll be his 3rd Olympic Games. He was burned by his role last year with 2 DNPs, but Tatum's been a good soldier for USA basketball, which means a lot to them. And with his age, I think that they're going to set him up as the #1 guy, but we'll all really know it's Ant. My first dark horse American alpha is Cade Cunningham, age 20.
Cunningham. Cade, dog. Oh là là, Cade, il est tellement tough. Cade, il est tellement tough.
6. He's already tapping into his potential in the NBA. Will be scary if he continues on this trajectory the next 3 years. And before the next category, our last dark horse is Paolo Banchero.
Je l'avais oublié, lui. Paolo.
Age 25. He's already the face of an NBA team. 26 points, 8 boards, 5 dimes a game, and improving. Plus, he burned Italy to play for USA, and they'll want to reward that. But our next player type is that elite #2, the guy who picks up the slack in an off game for the alpha. Every NBA team needs that #2, and so does Team USA. 2 locks, 2 dark horses. Lock 1 is Devin Booker, age 31. This will be his
Booker.
3rd Olympics. Already showed a willingness to do the dirty work and what's best for the team. Our next lock is Anthony Davis, age 35. He is a natural #2, and depending on his health, he'll also be one of the elder statesmen, and he's been a key member of USA basketball for about 15 years at that point. But our first dark horse is Donovan Mitchell, age 31.
Nah, Donovan Mitchell, nah. C'est un bucket, hein, mais nah.
Crazy to think, he has never made an Olympic roster. Team USA is going to need to fill that scoring void without LeBron, Steph, KD. Spida really comes through. And the final dark horse, almost a lock actually, is J-Dub, Jalen Williams, age 20.
No, I ain't, nah, bro. Jalen Williams, bro, nah.
7. Already proven he's a #2 on a championship NBA team. A 2-way beast, and really all these OKC guys could be the best in the world by 2028. So our next player type is the floor general. Somebody who can control tempo, space the floor, and handle pressure from international defenses. Not just a scorer, but a conductor. One lock, Tyrese Halliburton, age 28. Yeah. Already made his Olympic debut in Paris, and at 25 years old, already made an NBA Finals. But there's a good chance he is the starting point guard for USA in LA. And our dark horse is Jalen Brunson, age 31. One of the last cuts for the Paris games. His leadership could be invaluable. Our next player type is the defensive stopper. Think like Drew Holiday in the last Olympics, the guy who guards the other team's best player and makes his life hell. The lock is Amin Thompson, age 25. Already one of the best defenders in the world and a top 1% athlete. Unless something terrible happens between now and 2028, his growth as a player makes him the lock. And the dark horse is Jaden Ivey, age 26, as long as his defense keeps trending up. But next is the big. You need that, especially internationally, and it's probably the thinnest group for USA. Bam Adebayo, age 31. It's his third Olympics. He's a defensive killer and a rare veteran presence. But Chet Holmgren, age 26, is the other lock. I mean, dude already beat Wemby with Team USA at the 2021 U19 World Cup, and he was named tournament MVP. But our final player type is the young guy. Team USA has a tradition of bringing a young player who they think is going to be part of Team USA in the future, even if he doesn't play a ton. And the one lock is Cooper Flag. He'll be just 21 years old in 2028. Dude already made waves practicing against the A team before Paris at 17 years old, and he's projected to be the next best American player. But what's crazy about this team is none of these players projects as the best guy in the world 3 years from now. That'll be on some other team, probably France. But Team USA has always had a guy who at least has an argument to be the best player in the world. Not anymore. So it's more important than ever to assemble a team with talent and chemistry, or 2028 could be a nightmare. But one old guy who hasn't actually fully closed the door on the next Olympics is Kevin Durant. Now, we know in the NBA he's looking for that one last big contract, but Houston's playing hardball. The Rockets leaked. They are not going to give KD the max that he wants, and now people are thinking trouble might be coming on his new team already.
Tough. Non, franchement, bon, honnêtement, moi je pense que Team USA va encore être bon. Après, il y a quelques gars que j'aurais pu peut-être mis dans la liste, hein, Trae Young, LaMelo Ball. Ouais, quelques gars que j'aurais mis sur la liste, mais bon, après... Tough is tough, man. Tough is tough. En tout cas, ce sera intéressant de voir Ja Morant, all them guys. C'est possible qu'ils make the team, hein, tu vois. On ne sait pas vraiment. Je ne me suis pas penché sur la question, mais je vais me pencher sur la question. Moi, si j'étais Team USA, quel meilleur roster je ferais? Après, d'ici 2028, hein, il y aura plein de surprises, plein de choses qui vont changer. Donc, on ne sait pas exactement, mais ça risque d'être intéressant.